The Roman Empire, a name that echoes through the corridors of history. Born from the ashes of the Roman Republic in the 1st century BCE, it was a civilization that spread its influence far and wide, from the sunlit coasts of Iberia to the windswept steppes of Asia Minor. This sprawling empire was brought to life by the vision and ambition of key figures such as Julius Caesar, a military genius who expanded Rome's territory to unprecedented scale, and Augustus, the empire's first emperor, who laid the foundations of a regime that would last for centuries. The Roman Empire was not merely a territorial behemoth, but a complex societal structure that was a melting pot of cultures, languages, and traditions. It was a society that was stratified yet diverse, with the noble patricians at the top, the hard-working plebeians at the base, and a multitude of social classes in between. But the Roman Empire's legacy extends beyond its territory and societal structure. It is remembered for its monumental contributions to the world of law, where Roman legal principles still shape many modern legal systems. In politics, the Roman Republic's model of representative government is echoed in the democratic institutions we see today. In culture, the Romans were prolific. They were builders, artists, and philosophers. They constructed grand amphitheaters, ornate bathhouses, and enduring roads. They crafted intricate mosaics, lifelike statues, and timeless literary works. Their philosophies on life, morality, and the universe continue to intrigue us to this day. Yet, beneath all these accomplishments, there was a common thread that wove through the fabric of Roman society, a gleaming element that held a unique allure for the Romans. This was the element of gold, whether as a symbol of wealth and power, a medium of exchange, or an artistic material. Gold was at the heart of much of Roman life. As we delve deeper into the core of this civilization, we uncover the shining allure of gold that played a pivotal role in Roman society. Gold, a metal that held the Roman society in its golden embrace. As we delve into the glimmering world of the Romans, we find that gold was far more than just a shiny object. It was a symbol of wealth, power, and status that permeated every aspect of Roman life. The shimmering allure of this precious metal was such that it became an integral part of their societal structure. Gold in the Roman society was a clear demarcation of the haves and the have-nots. It was a silent yet powerful testament to a person's standing in society. A Roman citizen's possession of gold was seen as a direct reflection of their wealth and power. It was a statement that said, "Look at me. I am successful. I am powerful." The Romans used gold in a myriad of ways. One of the most prevalent was in their currency. Gold coins were a common sight in Roman society, used as a medium of exchange in their bustling markets and vibrant trade routes. Yet these coins were more than just currency. They were symbols of the vast wealth of the Roman Empire, a tangible sign of the empire's economic prowess and political power. Gold was also used extensively in Roman jewelry and artifacts, serving as a testament to the Romans' extraordinary craftsmanship. Ornate gold necklaces, bracelets, and rings were not just fashion accessories. They were status symbols, worn by the elite to showcase their affluence and prestige. Beyond personal adornments, gold was also used in various artifacts. From golden laurel wreaths worn by victorious generals to intricate gold statues of gods and goddesses, this precious metal was a significant part of Roman art and culture. The use of gold was not limited to the rich and powerful. Even ordinary Romans could possess gold, albeit in smaller quantities. This was a clear indication of the metal's pervasive influence in Roman society. Gold, for Romans, was not just a precious metal, it was a measure of a man's worth. Its glittering allure was a constant reminder of one's place in society, a shining symbol of power, wealth, and status, forever etched in the annals of Roman history. The glint of gold didn't just adorn the Roman nobility, it fueled the empire's economy. As the empire expanded, so did its need for gold. It was the lifeblood that kept the Roman economy vibrant and robust. Gold in the Roman economy was an essential commodity, a universal measure of wealth and power. It was used in trade, both within the empire and with foreign lands. The Romans traded gold for a plethora of goods, from fine silks and spices of the East to the exotic animals and slaves that were the lifeblood of their society. But gold was not just a medium of exchange. It was also the material from which the empire's currency, the aureus, was minted. This golden coin was a symbol of the empire's wealth and power, a tangible representation of Rome's economic might. The aureus circulated throughout the empire, facilitating trade and commerce and underpinning the economy. Gold was also the war chest of the Roman Empire. It financed the Roman legions, the most formidable fighting force of the ancient world. The empire's vast military campaigns were funded by gold, from the conquest of Gaul to the invasion of Britain. The spoils of these wars, often in the form of gold, flowed back to Rome, further enriching the empire. The source of this precious metal was the gold mines scattered throughout the empire, from Spain to Romania. These mines were worked by slaves who toiled in harsh conditions to extract the gold that fueled the Roman economy. The exploitation of these resources and the labor that mined them was a key factor in the wealth and power of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, powered by the gleam of gold, etched its name in the annals of economic history. It demonstrated the immense power of gold as a tool of economic policy, a medium of exchange, and a symbol of wealth and power. The legacy of Rome's golden economy continues to resonate in our modern world, a testament to the enduring allure of this precious metal. Gold, the canvas of Roman culture, painting a picture of an era long gone. This statement encapsulates the depth of gold's influence in the ancient Roman Empire. It wasn't just a symbol of wealth, it was the lifeblood of the culture, intricately woven into the fabric of Roman civilization. From the grand architectural marvels to the intimate details of daily life, gold was omnipresent. It was used to adorn the monumental structures, giving them an aura of majesty and opulence. Temples, palaces, and public buildings were embellished with gold, reflecting the imperial power and prestige. But it wasn't just about the grandeur. Gold was a part of everyday Roman life, too. It was fashioned into intricate jewelry, decorative items, and even household utensils. The Romans also minted gold coins, which were not only a medium of exchange but also a tool for propaganda, often bearing the emperor's image. Gold's cultural significance extended into the spiritual realm as well. It played a pivotal role in religious rituals and festivals. The Romans believed that their gods favored gold and therefore used it extensively in their offerings and sacrifices. Gold statues of deities were common, and so were the golden vessels used in religious ceremonies. Moreover, gold was a significant component of Roman burial customs. The elite Romans were often buried with gold artifacts, as a symbol of their status and wealth in the afterlife. Gold burial gifts included jewelry, coins, and even gold-leafed portraits of the deceased. In essence, gold was deeply entrenched in the cultural psyche of the Roman society. It wasn't just a precious metal, it was a cultural artifact, a symbol of power and prosperity, a medium of religious reverence and a token of eternal life. And so, we see that gold was more than just a status symbol for the Romans. It was a testament to their artistic prowess, their spiritual beliefs, their societal norms, and their aspirations for eternity. Gold, a metal that not only mirrored the Roman society's affluence but also its vibrant culture. This statement thus sums up the multifaceted role of gold in the Roman civilization, painting a vivid picture of a culture that was as golden as the metal it revered. As the sun set on the Roman Empire, its golden era too faced a twilight. The decline of the Roman Empire, a civilization that once shone brighter than the purest gold, was a gradual process that stretched over centuries. It was a period marked by internal strife, economic crisis, and the relentless hammering at its borders by barbarian invasions. The economic crisis was a significant blow to the once thriving empire. The state's coffers, once brimming with gold, started to dwindle. The expansive empire was expensive to maintain, and the Romans found themselves caught in a vicious cycle of increasing taxation and decreasing public satisfaction. The value of gold, that once stable and unshakable standard started to wobble. Gold coins, the backbone of the Roman economy, were devalued as the government began to reduce the gold content in an attempt to stretch their dwindling reserves. These new coins, often mixed with lesser metals, were a far cry from the pure gold aureus that was once a symbol of Roman wealth and power. As if internal issues weren't enough, the Roman Empire found itself under constant attack. Invaders, attracted by the allure of Roman wealth, plundered and pillaged, further depleting the empire's gold reserves. The once invincible Roman legions could do little but watch as their empire and its golden era crumbled around them. The fall of the Roman Empire wasn't just the end of a political entity, it marked the end of an age of opulence, prosperity, and cultural richness. But as with all great empires, the legacy of Rome's golden age continues to echo through the annals of history. In the ruins of the once great cities, in the priceless artifacts that have survived the ravages of time, and in the tales of grandeur and decadence, we can still see glimmers of Rome's golden era. The fall of the Roman Empire marked the end of its golden age, but the legacy of its golden era continues to shine. The Roman Empire, an era gilded in gold, left an indelible mark on human history. The Romans, with their grandeur, sophistication, and sense of aesthetic, embraced the allure of gold, weaving it into the very fabric of their society. Gold was more than just a dazzling metal. It was a symbol of status, a driving force in the economy, and a cultural mainstay that permeated all facets of Roman life. The mesmerizing gleam of gold signified prestige and power in Rome. From the grandiose villas of the wealthy to the ornate public buildings, gold was a visual representation of social standing and wealth. Wearing gold jewelry, decorating homes with golden artifacts, or even possessing gold coins was a glaring testament to one's societal rank. But the value of gold in ancient Rome extended beyond its social implications. It was an integral part of the Roman economy, shaping trade routes, influencing foreign relations, and even dictating war strategies. Rome's vast gold reserves, largely acquired through conquests, trade, and mining, fueled its economic dominance, enabling it to build an empire that spanned 3 continents. Gold's cultural significance in Rome was equally profound. It was used in art, architecture, and everyday life, from the creation of exquisite statues and intricate mosaics to the crafting of ceremonial vessels and religious artifacts. Gold was revered, celebrated, and immortalized in Roman culture. Even with the fall of the Roman Empire, its golden legacy endured. The gold that once symbolized Rome's power and prosperity was scattered across the globe, finding its way into the treasuries of other empires, the coffers of pirates, and the hands of common men. Yet each piece of Roman gold, whether a coin, a statue, or a piece of jewelry, is a poignant reminder of Rome's golden age. The golden legacy of Rome, a testament to its grandeur and glory, continues to illuminate the path of human civilization. The allure of Roman gold, its role in shaping history, and its enduring influence is a testament to the eternal power and allure of this precious metal. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its golden legacy endures. The Roman Empire's influence extended far beyond its borders and its lifespan, reaching into the future and shaping the course of history. One of the most enduring legacies of this mighty civilization is its use of gold, a material that continues to captivate and inspire us even today. Gold was more than just a precious metal to the Romans. It was a symbol of power and wealth, a cornerstone of their economy, and an integral part of their culture and art. The Roman use of gold set a precedent for subsequent civilizations, influencing everything from societal structures to artistic expression. Throughout history, we can see the echoes of Roman gold usage in various forms. The Byzantine Empire, a direct successor of the Roman Empire, inherited its love for gold. Byzantine art and architecture were richly adorned with gold, a tradition that harks back to the Romans' decorative use of this precious metal. In the Middle Ages, the Church, one of the most powerful institutions of the time, also adopted the Roman tradition of using gold in religious artifacts. Gold chalices, reliquaries, and icons became common, symbolizing the church's wealth and influence, much like how gold symbolized power in the Roman Empire. The Renaissance period, a time of rebirth and rediscovery of classical knowledge, saw a revival of Roman aesthetics. Artists of this era, inspired by Roman gold artifacts, incorporated gold in their works, adding richness and depth to their art. Even in modern times, the influence of Roman gold is evident. From the grandeur of Baroque architecture to the opulence of haute couture fashion, gold continues to be a symbol of luxury and prestige, a testament to its Roman roots. Archaeological finds of Roman gold artifacts further illuminate the impact of the Roman use of gold. These artifacts, ranging from intricate jewelry to ornate statues, are more than just remnants of a bygone era. They are tangible links to our past, providing us with invaluable insights into the Roman civilization and its golden legacy. These artifacts, preserved in museums and collections around the world, continue to inspire artists, historians, and scholars. They serve as reminders of a civilization that, at its height, was the epitome of power, wealth, and cultural sophistication. They are proof that the Romans' love for gold wasn't just a fleeting fancy, but a deeply ingrained part of their identity that has stood the test of time. The golden era of Rome may be history, but its golden legacy continues to inspire, influence, and illuminate the world. The allure of Roman gold, much like the civilization that cherished it, remains undiminished, proving that some legacies truly are golden. Have you ever wondered how the glistering precious metal, gold, is extracted from the Earth's crust? From the dawn of civilization, gold has held a unique allure. Its lustrous yellow hue has captivated the hearts of many, and its rarity has made it a symbol of wealth and power. It's been molded into crowns for kings, used as coins for trade, and even worshipped as a divine material by ancient cultures. But where does this precious metal come from? How do we as humans acquire it? The answer lies in the intriguing process of gold mining. For thousands of years, humans have been digging into the earth, panning rivers, and scouring mountains in the pursuit of gold. This pursuit has led to the development of sophisticated techniques, innovative machinery, and even entire civilizations built around the extraction and use of this precious metal. Gold mining is not just the act of extracting gold from the earth, it's a process steeped in history, mystery, and adventure. It's a tale of human ingenuity and ambition, of wealth and power, of civilizations rising and falling. It's a story that stretches back to the dawn of time and continues to unfold today. The process of gold mining has evolved over the centuries, from the simple panning methods used by ancient civilizations to the complex, high-tech operations of today. Yet the allure of gold remains the same. It's a symbol of wealth and power, a material of beauty and luxury, and a key component in many modern technologies. The journey of gold from the Earth's crust to our hands is a fascinating one. It's a journey that takes us deep into the earth, through the annals of history, and into the heart of human desire and ambition. So, buckle up as we embark on this golden journey. Let's delve into the mysteries of gold mining, explore its history, and uncover the techniques and technologies that have shaped its evolution. Let's dig deeper into the fascinating history of gold mining. Gold mining is an ancient practice that dates back to prehistoric times. Before the birth of the first civilizations and the establishment of a structured society, our ancestors had already discovered the allure of this precious metal. In the Nile's riverbed, ancient Egyptians found gold. This civilization, known for its grand pyramids and intricate hieroglyphs, was also one of the first to mine gold. They revered this metal, associating it with the sun god Ra, and used it extensively in their religious ceremonies and burial rituals. Egyptians developed simple yet effective mining techniques, employing large workforces to excavate gold from extensive underground networks. Our journey to the past then takes us to Mesopotamia, often referred to as the cradle of civilization. This region, situated between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, was abundant in natural resources, gold being one of them. The Mesopotamians, with their advanced knowledge in various fields, were not far behind the Egyptians in their quest for gold. They developed their mining techniques and utilized gold in trade, art, and even medicine. From these early societies, we see how gold has been intertwined with human history. It's not just a shiny metal, it's a symbol of power, a medium of exchange, a work of art, and a divine element. Imagine the awe and fascination of those first miners, discovering a nugget of gold in the earth, its luster untouched by time and unfazed by the elements. The process of extracting gold from the earth was laborious, often dangerous, and required a significant investment of time and resources. Yet the allure of gold, its inherent value, and its myriad uses, motivated these ancient people to persevere. They laid the foundation for the mining practices that would follow, their techniques passed down and refined through the generations. So, as we delve deeper into the history of gold mining, remember these early miners. Their determination and ingenuity set the stage for the evolution of this practice. From these humble beginnings, gold mining evolved into a more sophisticated process. But that, dear listeners, is a story for the next scene. The Romans were known for their advanced engineering skills, which they applied to gold mining. As masters of their craft, they elevated the process of gold mining to an art form, combining ingenuity with sheer brute force. Their methods of gold mining were diverse and ingenious. Among them, the use of hydraulic mining stood out. This method involved the use of water to dislodge rock material and expose the gold beneath. They built complex systems of aqueducts and sluices to channel water from nearby rivers, demonstrating their unrivaled mastery of water management. Another method the Romans employed was placer mining. This involved washing soil and gravel from riverbeds or hillsides, hoping to reveal nuggets or flakes of gold. Although less technologically advanced than hydraulic mining, placer mining was efficient and required fewer resources, making it an attractive option in areas where water was scarce. The Romans were not only adept at extracting gold from the earth, but also at sourcing it from across their vast empire. The Roman Empire, stretching from the British Isles to the Arabian Peninsula, was rich in mineral resources. Gold was found in abundance in regions like Hispania, modern-day Spain, and Dacia, present-day Romania. In Hispania, the Romans exploited the gold deposits of the river Sil, using their hydraulic mining techniques to extract vast quantities of gold. Dacia, on the other hand, was known for its rich placer deposits. The conquest of these territories was driven, in part, by the allure of their gold resources, a testament to the value the Romans placed on this precious metal. But the Roman Empire's quest for gold didn't stop at mining. The Romans were also skilled at obtaining gold through other means, such as trade, conquest, and tribute. This multifaceted approach to acquiring gold, combined with their advanced mining techniques, allowed the Roman Empire to amass a wealth of gold that has rarely been rivaled in history. The Roman Empire's quest for gold didn't stop at mining. It was a continuous pursuit, a testament to the enduring allure and value of this precious metal. Even today, the legacy of Roman gold mining resonates, a golden thread woven through the tapestry of our history. Mining wasn't the only method the Romans used to acquire gold. Trade, conquest, and tribute played significant roles in the accumulation of this precious metal, painting a golden hue over the Roman Empire's history. Trade was a primary source of gold. The Romans were skilled merchants, trading goods and services far and wide. They exchanged commodities like wine, olive oil, and grains for gold, sourced from distant lands. This gold then flowed into the empire, filling its coffers and fueling its expansion. But trade wasn't the only avenue. The Romans were also notorious conquerors. Their military prowess and strategic brilliance led to the subjugation of many lands, from the Iberian Peninsula to the rich kingdoms of North Africa. With every conquest, they seized gold, amassing vast wealth to further strengthen their empire. The invasion of Dacia, modern-day Romania, is a prime example. The region was rich in gold deposits, and its capture added significantly to the empire's gold reserves. Yet the Romans didn't just rely on brute force. Tribute, a form of taxation imposed on vanquished nations, was another lucrative source of gold. subjugated nations were required to pay a regular tribute, often in gold, acknowledging Rome's dominion over them. This not only boosted the empire's gold reserves, but also served as a constant reminder of Rome's supremacy. It's fascinating how the Romans left no stone unturned in their pursuit of gold. They traded, they conquered, and they demanded tribute. Their relentless quest for gold was not just about wealth. It was about power, about prestige, about painting their mark on the sands of time. It was a testament to their ingenuity, their ambition, their indomitable spirit. The Roman Empire's gold acquisition methods set the stage for future civilizations. They showed the world that gold wasn't just a shiny metal. It was a symbol of power, a tool of trade, a prize of conquest, and a tribute to superiority. It was the lifeblood of an empire that stood tall for centuries, casting a long golden shadow that touches us even today. Fast forward to the 19th century, a time when the quest for gold reached a fever pitch. The Gold Rush era, a series of gold discoveries across the globe, sparked a frenzied migration of dreamers and fortune seekers, forever changing the course of history. In California, the discovery of gold at Sutter's Mill in 1848 set off a massive influx of prospectors. The California Gold Rush transformed a sleepy outpost into a bustling state, with San Francisco morphing from a small settlement of about 200 residents into a booming city of over 36,000 in just a few short years. Meanwhile, halfway across the world, Australia was also caught in the throes of gold fever. In 1851, gold was discovered near Bathurst, New South Wales, and the Australian Gold Rush was on. The population swelled as immigrants poured in from all corners of the globe, bringing with them diverse cultures and ideas that would shape the nation's identity. South Africa, too, was not left untouched by the golden allure. In 1886, an enormous gold reef was discovered on a farm near Johannesburg, triggering the Witwatersrand Gold Rush. This discovery was so significant that it transformed South Africa into the world's top gold producer, and Johannesburg from a dusty settlement into the city of gold. These gold rushes had profound effects, not just economically but socially as well. They brought immense wealth and development, but also sparked conflict, environmental damage, and social upheaval. They were times of great opportunity, but also of great disparity. The Gold Rush era was indeed a game changer, but the history of gold mining doesn't end there. In the modern era, gold mining has become a complex, large-scale operation. It's a world away from the simple panning methods of old, and the changes are largely down to technology. Two of the most common methods used today are open pit mining and underground mining. Open pit mining, as its name suggests, involves digging a huge pit in the Earth's surface to extract gold. It's typically used when the gold is located near the surface, and it's the most visually striking method of gold mining. The pit can be several miles in diameter and can reach depths of hundreds, even 1,000 feet. It's a process that requires significant planning and investment, with heavy machinery and explosives often used to break up the rock and soil. On the other hand, underground mining is used when the gold is found deep within the earth. It involves digging tunnels and shafts into the ground to reach the gold deposits. This method is more complex and dangerous than open pit mining, requiring a higher level of skill and experience. It's also more expensive, but can be more profitable if the gold deposits are rich enough. Technology has had a huge impact on gold mining. It's not just about bigger and better machinery, it's also about precision. Sophisticated equipment and software allow miners to locate gold deposits with remarkable accuracy, reducing wasted effort and increasing efficiency. Automated machinery can work around the clock, and advanced extraction techniques help to get the most out of every ounce of gold. In addition, technology is helping to reduce the environmental impact of gold mining. For instance, some companies are using green mining techniques that aim to minimize the damage to the environment, like using non-toxic chemicals for extraction. But despite all these advancements, gold mining is not without its challenges. Issues such as the environmental impact, the safety of workers, and the fluctuating price of gold are all things that the industry grapples with. Today, gold mining is a major industry, but it's not without its challenges. While gold mining has come a long way, it faces several challenges, including environmental and ethical issues. As we delve deeper into this golden journey, we begin to uncover some less glittering aspects of gold mining. Chief among these are the environmental and ethical concerns that cast a long shadow over the industry. The environmental impact of gold mining is significant. The process often involves the use of toxic chemicals such as cyanide and mercury, which can leach into water sources, poisoning ecosystems and communities. Large-scale mining operations also result in massive deforestation and soil erosion, disrupting the natural balance of the environment. Then, we have the ethical concerns. The labor practices in some gold mines are far from golden. Miners often work in hazardous conditions with inadequate safety measures and for meager wages. Child labor is also an alarming issue in some regions, but here's the thing. The gold mining industry isn't turning a blind eye to these challenges. Efforts are being made to make the process more sustainable and ethical. For instance, there is a growing push towards green mining, using technology and innovation to minimize environmental damage. This includes techniques such as gravity concentration and direct smelting, which reduce the reliance on harmful chemicals. On the ethical front, initiatives like the Fair Mine and Fair Trade standards are ensuring miners receive a fair wage, and child labor is strictly prohibited. These programs also reinvest in mining communities, providing them with better opportunities and living conditions. Moreover, there's a surge in recycling gold from electronic waste, which could potentially ease the pressure on mining. However, these are just the first few steps on a long road. The industry needs to further innovate and invest in sustainable and ethical practices. The future of gold mining hinges on our ability to address these challenges. And as we continue to demand gold, we too have a role to play. By choosing ethically sourced gold, we can encourage the industry to keep moving towards a brighter, more golden future. From prehistoric times to the present, gold mining has been a captivating journey. A journey that has shaped civilizations, fueled economies, and sparked countless dreams. We've traced this golden journey from the dawn of gold mining to the bustling industry we see today, and what a journey it has been. We started at the dawn with the earliest evidence of gold mining, where our ancestors first discovered the allure of this precious metal. From there, we ventured into the heart of the Roman Empire, a time when gold was not just a symbol of wealth, but a tool of power. The Romans extracted gold from the earth's veins, but also acquired it through trade, conquest, and tribute, turning the precious metal into a cornerstone of their empire. Then we galloped into the era of the gold rush, a time when the promise of gold drew thousands to lands unknown. It was an era of dreams and desperation, of fortunes made and lives lost. But it also transformed the face of the world, shaping new cities, new economies, and new ways of life. In the modern era, gold mining has become an industry of its own, a complex interplay of technology and economics. It's a far cry from the days of the Roman Empire or the gold rush, but the allure of gold remains just as potent. Yet, this modern industry faces its own set of challenges, from environmental concerns to questions of equity and sustainability. But the golden journey is far from over. As we look to the future, we see a world where gold continues to hold sway, whether as a symbol of wealth, a tool of power, or a driver of economies. We see a world where the challenges of the present become the opportunities of the future, shaping the next chapter in the story of gold mining. Gold mining is indeed a golden journey, a journey that continues to shape our world in profound ways. And as we continue on this journey, we carry with us the lessons of the past, the challenges of the present, and the dreams of the future. Have you ever pondered why gold, a mere metal, has been so coveted throughout history, especially in the realm of Roman art and craftsmanship? Gold, a word that has captivated the human mind for millennia. Its allure is undeniable, but why is it so? Its rarity certainly contributes to its appeal. The fact that it is found in such scarce deposits around the world makes it a treasure to seek, a prize to own. It's not just gold's scarcity that makes it desirable, though. It's also its enduring beauty. Gold, unlike many other metals, doesn't tarnish or corrode. It remains as lustrous and radiant today as it was when it was first mined, making it a symbol of immortality and eternity. In the hands of a skilled artisan, this raw, gleaming metal could be transformed into objects of incredible beauty. And in no society was this more evident than in ancient Rome. Gold was not just a marker of wealth and status in Roman society. It was also a medium for artistic expression, a way of immortalizing the grandeur of the Roman Empire. In the bustling markets of Rome, gold coins clinked in the hands of traders. In the grand villas of the wealthy, gold vessels gleamed on banquet tables. But perhaps most importantly, in the workshops of artisans, gold was being meticulously crafted into intricate pieces of jewelry, statues, and even armor. Gold was everywhere. It was interwoven into the very fabric of Roman society. The love affair of Rome with gold was not an overnight phenomenon. It was a gradual process rooted in the earliest phases of the Roman civilization. Gold, a symbol of wealth and power, began making its appearance in Roman art as early as the 7th century BC. This precious metal, with its radiant glow and malleability, quickly caught the attention of Roman artisans. They began to incorporate it into their work, creating small ornaments and pieces of jewelry that reflected their culture's aesthetics and values. In these early days, gold was used sparingly, often combined with other materials to create intricate designs. The Romans had a particular fondness for filigree, a technique that involves twisting thin threads of gold into intricate patterns. This showed not only their skill, but also their deep appreciation for detail and beauty. Among the key artifacts from this period are gold earrings and necklaces, featuring delicate filigree work and tiny granules of gold arranged in geometric patterns. These pieces were not just decorative items, but also status symbols, reflecting the wearer's social standing and wealth. Another notable artifact from this period is the gold wreath. Inspired by the laurel wreaths worn by victorious athletes in ancient Greece, these gold wreaths were made of thin sheets of gold, shaped and cut to resemble leaves and flowers. They were often worn by high-ranking individuals during religious ceremonies and festivities, further reinforcing the association of gold with power and prestige. But it wasn't just about beauty and status. The use of gold in art and craftsmanship was also a reflection of Roman society's technological advancements. The ability to extract, refine, and work with gold was a testament to their knowledge and skills, and a sign of the civilization's progress. As the Roman civilization evolved, so did its use of gold. The artisans began to experiment with new techniques and designs, taking advantage of gold's unique properties to create more complex and elaborate pieces. This marked the beginning of a new era, a time when gold wasn't just a material, but a medium for artistic expression. As the Roman civilization evolved, so did its use of gold, setting the stage for a golden age of art and craftsmanship. As Rome grew in power and wealth, gold became a prominent feature in its art and craftsmanship. During the zenith of the Roman Empire, around the 1st and 2nd centuries AD, the use of gold in art and craftsmanship flourished, becoming a symbol of the empire's opulence and grandeur. This period, often referred to as the Golden Age of Roman art, saw the creation of some of the most exquisite and intricate gold artifacts in the history of mankind. One of the most remarkable aspects of this era was the range and diversity of gold artifacts crafted. From elaborate jewelry to statues and architectural decorations, gold was used in a myriad of ways, each piece a testament to the skill and creativity of the Roman artisans. Gold jewelry, in particular, was a common sight in the Roman Empire. From necklaces and bracelets to rings and earrings, these pieces were often adorned with precious gems and pearls, reflecting the wealth and status of their owners. Some of the most famous pieces from this period include the intricate gold hairnets and the stunning gold and pearl earrings, both of which showcase the extraordinary skill and attention to detail of the Roman goldsmiths. Statues and figurines were another prominent feature of Roman gold art. These ranged from small, intricate pieces used for personal adornment or religious purposes to larger, more elaborate statues of gods and emperors, demonstrating the grandeur and might of the Roman Empire. Gold was also used extensively in architectural decorations, particularly in the homes of the wealthy and powerful. Walls, ceilings, and floors were often adorned with gold leaf or gold-plated decorations, while furniture and household items were frequently made of or decorated with gold. This use of gold in architecture not only showcased the wealth and power of the owner, but also served to reflect the light, creating a dazzling effect that added to the aura of grandeur and luxury. The artistic and cultural significance of these gold artifacts cannot be overstated. They not only showcase the incredible skill and creativity of the Roman artisans, but also provide us with a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the people of the Roman Empire. Each piece tells a story, whether it's a piece of jewelry passed down through generations, a statue created to honor a god, or a gold decoration meant to impress visitors. In addition to their aesthetic appeal, these artifacts also played a significant role in Roman society. They were often used as status symbols, gifts, and offerings, and were integral to various religious and cultural practices. Gold had now become an essential element in Roman art and craftsmanship, reflecting the opulence and grandeur of the empire. This was the golden age of Roman art, an era where the brilliance of gold was matched only by the brilliance of the artisans who worked with it. But how did the Roman artisans transform this precious metal into magnificent works of art? This question leads us into the heart of our topic, the craftsmanship of gold in ancient Rome. The Romans were absolute masters in manipulating this precious metal, and the techniques they developed are still in use today, shaping the art of goldsmithing as we know it. First, let's talk about casting. This was a common method used to shape gold into various forms. The gold would be melted down and poured into a mold where it would cool and harden into the desired shape. This technique was particularly useful when the artisan wanted to create intricate designs with a high level of detail. Even today, casting remains a popular method for creating gold jewelry. Next, we have hammering, also known as forging. This technique involved beating the gold into thin sheets, which could then be shaped and formed into various objects. It was a physically demanding technique, requiring both strength and precision, but the results were worth it. Hammering allowed the creation of lightweight, yet sturdy, gold artifacts, a feature that we still appreciate in gold jewelry today. Engraving was another technique favored by Roman artisans. This involved carving designs into the surface of the gold, often using a sharp tool called a burin. Engraving allowed the artisan to create intricate patterns and images, adding a level of detail and sophistication to their work. The art of engraving is still very much alive today, adding that personal touch to many pieces of jewelry. Lastly, let's talk about filigree. This technique involved twisting thin threads of gold and arranging them into delicate and complex designs. This was a painstaking and time-consuming process, but the end result was a piece of jewelry that was as intricate as lace and just as beautiful. Filigree work is considered a hallmark of skilled craftsmanship, and modern goldsmiths continue to use this technique to create stunning pieces of art. But it wasn't just the techniques that set Roman gold art apart. It was also the creativity and innovation of the artisans themselves. They were constantly pushing the boundaries, experimenting with new designs and techniques, and finding new ways to express their artistic visions. This spirit of innovation is something that continues to inspire goldsmiths today, driving them to create pieces that are not only beautiful, but also unique and personal. The Roman artisans, with their skilled hands and innovative minds, had indeed turned gold into an art form. Their legacies live on in every piece of gold jewelry we wear, in every gold artifact we admire in a museum, and in every goldsmith who continues to practice these ancient techniques. Their work is a testament to the enduring allure of gold and a reminder of the skill and creativity that it takes to transform this precious metal into a work of art. The fall of the Roman Empire did not signify the end of its golden legacy. Instead, it marked the beginning of a long-lasting influence that echoed through the corridors of time, leaving an indelible mark on subsequent periods of art and craftsmanship. The techniques and artistic expressions pioneered by Roman goldsmiths were not lost with the empire's fall. They were, in fact, carefully preserved and passed down, eventually becoming the foundation for future artistic periods. The Renaissance, for instance, witnessed a resurgence of these techniques. Artists of this era, inspired by the opulence and grandeur of Roman gold art, sought to replicate and even enhance the same level of intricacy and sophistication in their works. The Baroque period, known for its extravagant and highly ornate style, also shows a marked influence of Roman gold craftsmanship. The goldsmiths of this era took the Roman techniques to new heights, creating works of art so intricate and detailed that they continue to astound us even today. And the influence doesn't stop there. The Roman legacy continues to inspire modern-day goldsmiths and artists. The methods of molding, casting, and hammering gold pioneered by the Romans are still widely used. The aesthetic principles they established, such as the use of intricate filigree and granulation, are still emulated by artists seeking to capture the same sense of grandeur and elegance. Roman gold art also continues to inspire contemporary jewelry designs. The bold, geometric shapes and intricate detailing that characterized Roman pieces are echoed in modern creations. Similarly, the use of gemstones and colored glass, a hallmark of Roman jewelry, is a trend that remains popular to this day. In this way, the legacy of Roman gold art is not confined to museums or history books. It lives on in the works of countless artists and artisans who, whether consciously or not, continue to draw upon the rich heritage left by the Romans. The golden touch of Rome, thus, continues to sparkle in the world of art and craftsmanship. We see it in the jewelry we wear, the art we admire, and the techniques we use, ensuring that the legacy of Roman gold art will continue to shine for generations to come. As we look back on the golden age of Rome, we are left with many intriguing questions. The Romans were not just conquerors and administrators, they were also artists and craftsmen, and their work with gold stands as a testament to their skill and creativity. Gold, to the Romans, was more than just a precious metal. It was a symbol of power and wealth, a marker of social status, and a medium through which they could express their artistic talents. The art and craftsmanship of the Romans were not just about creating beautiful objects, but also about demonstrating their mastery of this valuable and difficult-to-work-with material. The intricate designs and meticulous detail of Roman goldwork reveals a society that valued precision and skill. From the delicate filigree work on their jewelry to the bold, intricate patterns on their ceremonial objects, the Romans demonstrated a level of craftsmanship that is truly remarkable. But gold was more than just a showcase for Roman skill and creativity. It was also a symbol of the wealth and power of Rome. The vast quantities of gold that the Romans had at their disposal speaks to the scale of their empire and the wealth that it generated. The use of gold in their art and craftsmanship was a way for the Romans to display their wealth and power to the world. And yet, despite its association with wealth and power, gold was also a symbol of beauty and creativity. The Romans were not just interested in showing off their wealth, they were also interested in creating beautiful objects. The use of gold in their art and craftsmanship was a testament to their appreciation of beauty and their desire to create objects that were not just valuable but also artistically significant. As we reflect on the golden age of Rome, we are reminded of the enduring appeal of gold. Despite the passage of centuries, gold remains a symbol of wealth and power, beauty and creativity. It is a material that continues to captivate us, to inspire us, to draw us in with its allure. So, what does this mean for us today? As we look back on the golden age of Rome, we are encouraged to reflect on the role of gold in our own cultures. Do we see it merely as a symbol of wealth and power, or do we also recognize its artistic potential? How do we use gold in our own art and craftsmanship? And what does this say about our values and priorities? The allure of gold, as embodied in Roman art and craftsmanship, continues to captivate us, reminding us of a civilization that, in its own golden age, turned a mere metal into a timeless symbol of beauty and power. Have you ever wondered about the role of gold in the ancient Roman economy? A question that takes us back to a time when empires were built and currencies were born. Gold, a metal that has dazzled humanity since the dawn of civilization, held a pivotal role in the Roman economy. It was more than just a symbol of wealth. It was a cornerstone of a system that would shape the world for centuries to come. The Roman economy was a complex and dynamic entity, and gold was its beating heart. The lustrous metal served multiple purposes, from a medium of exchange to a store of value, from a status symbol to a tool of diplomacy. Its significance was not just economic, it was deeply embedded in the social and political fabric of the Roman society. Gold coins, known as aureus, were the mainstay of the Roman monetary system. These shiny tokens of wealth were not just pieces of metal, they were a testament to the power and might of the Roman Empire. Each coin was a piece of art, meticulously crafted, bearing the image of an emperor, a god, or a significant event. They were a symbol of the empire's prosperity and a reflection of its cultural and political ethos. However, the Roman economy was not always glittering with gold. It was often plagued by debasement and inflation, issues that would eventually lead to its downfall. The gold content in the coins was frequently reduced, causing a loss of confidence in the monetary system. This debasement led to inflation as the worth of gold coins declined, prices soared, and the economy spiraled into chaos. Yet, amidst the turmoil and the turbulence, the story of gold in the Roman economy is a tale of resilience and innovation. It provides us with a glimpse into a world that was far more sophisticated and complex than we often realize. So, let's delve into the rich history of the Roman economy and uncover the golden secrets it holds. To fully understand the role of gold, we need to travel back to the start of the Roman monetary system. Diving into the annals of history, the early Roman economy was primarily a barter system. Goods were exchanged for other goods, based on mutual needs and wants. It was a simple system, but one that was not without its flaws. For instance, how does one quantify the value of a cow in terms of wheat? And so, the need for a more standardized system of trade became apparent. The Romans, known for their innovation and pragmatism, introduced bronze bars as a medium of exchange. These bars, known as ice rude, were not uniform in size or weight, but their value was roughly understood, making trade a tad easier. However, the issues of portability and standardization still persisted. Imagine lugging around hefty bronze bars to buy a loaf of bread. Then came a significant breakthrough, the introduction of coins. Around the mid-3rd century BC, Rome started minting its own coins, inspired by the Greek city-states of the time. The first Roman coins were made of bronze and silver, not gold. They were easier to carry, standardized, and their value was universally recognized. This marked a critical juncture in the evolution of the Roman monetary system. But why not gold, you may ask? Well, gold was scarce and valuable, and the Romans were practical people. They reserved gold for high-value transactions and international trade, while bronze and silver coins were used for everyday transactions. As the Roman Empire expanded its territories, the wealth flowing into Rome increased, and with it, the need for a more valuable currency. It was only then that gold was introduced as a form of currency. The evolution of the Roman monetary system set the foundation for the introduction of gold as currency. The dawn of the Roman monetary system was marked by innovation and practicality. It was a system born out of necessity, shaped by the circumstances of the time, and it paved the way for the global monetary systems we know today. With the rise of the Roman Empire, gold coins entered the scene, marking the beginning of a golden era. As Rome expanded its territories and its influence grew, the economy needed a more stable and reliable form of currency. This led to the introduction of gold coins, which quickly became a cornerstone of the Roman economy. Gold was not just a precious metal, it was a symbol of power and wealth. The introduction of these gold coins was more than just a monetary change. It was a cultural shift that reflected the empire's growing affluence. The significance of gold coins in Roman society cannot be overstated. They were not merely a medium of exchange, but also a tool for the state to exert control and maintain order. They were a tangible representation of Rome's dominance and the reach of its economy. These glittering coins were intricately designed with the images of emperors and gods, each one a work of art in its own right. The coins were a testament to the empire's artistic prowess and technological sophistication. They were also a means of propaganda, a way for the empire to showcase its leaders and reinforce its power. The introduction of gold coins brought economic stability. Gold is a finite resource, and its scarcity gave it intrinsic value. The finite supply of gold helped keep inflation in check and maintain the value of the currency. This stability facilitated trade, both within the empire and with foreign lands, and played a crucial role in the economic prosperity of Rome. Gold coins were more than just currency. They were an embodiment of Rome's wealth, power, and cultural sophistication. They were a statement to the world that Rome was an empire to be reckoned with. They were a testament to the empire's technological prowess and artistic skill. And above all, they were a symbol of the empire's prosperity. As the empire grew, so did the demand for gold coins. This demand led to the establishment of mints across the empire, further solidifying the role of gold in the Roman economy. The golden coins were more than currency. They were a symbol of the empire's prosperity. However, the golden era didn't last forever. The empire started facing economic challenges. Just like the rise and fall of the Roman Empire, its gold currency also saw its days of glory and decline. The debasement of the gold currency was one of the major economic issues the empire had to grapple with. Now, when we talk about debasement, we refer to the reduction in the content of precious metal in a coin, while maintaining its face value. In simpler terms, imagine a golden cookie slowly turning into a chocolate chip cookie with fewer and fewer gold chips over time, but still being sold as a full golden cookie. This was a calculated move by the Roman government in an attempt to stretch the gold reserves further. More coins could be minted from the same amount of gold by mixing it with cheaper metals. However, this was a double-edged sword. On one side, it provided short-term relief, but on the other, it led to a long-term economic disaster known as inflation. Inflation, in economics, is a sustained increase in the general price level of goods and services in an economy over a period of time. As the gold content in coins decreased, more coins were needed to purchase goods and services. This was because the intrinsic value of the coin, its value in terms of the precious metal it contained, was dwindling. The debasement and subsequent inflation had far-reaching consequences. People started losing faith in the currency. The value of savings diminished. Trade became more difficult as foreign traders became wary of the debased coins. All these factors contributed to the economic instability of the Roman Empire. So what started as a measure to expand the empire's gold reserves ended up shaking the very foundations of its economy. The debasement of the gold currency was, in a way, a reflection of the debasement of the Roman Empire itself. The once mighty gold coin was losing its luster, and with it, the Roman economy was faltering. The fall of gold in the Roman economy mirrors the fall of the empire itself. A profound statement indeed, and one that sets the stage for our exploration of the final stages of the Roman monetary system. As the empire expanded, so too did its need for gold. But as the saying goes, all that glitters is not gold. The Roman Empire was not an endless source of this precious metal, and as time passed, gold became increasingly scarce. This scarcity was the result of many factors, including overexploitation of mines, increased military expenditure, and a decrease in external trade. Gold, which had once been abundant, was now a rare commodity. The once golden coins of Rome were now comprised of less valuable metals. Their shine dulled, and their value diminished. This debasement of the currency had far-reaching effects on the economy. Prices soared, savings evaporated, and the purchasing power of the Roman citizenry dwindled. This economic turmoil was not contained within the borders of Rome. It rippled outwards, impacting the surrounding regions. Trade partners began to lose confidence in the Roman currency. The once mighty denarius, weighed down by debasement and inflation, was no longer seen as a reliable store of value. As the economy spiraled downwards, so too did the empire. The scarcity of gold led to a decrease in military funding, weakening Rome's ability to defend its borders. The empire, once invincible, was now vulnerable to outside attacks. And attack they did. The fall of gold was not merely an economic event. It was a symbol, a harbinger of the end of an era. The once mighty Roman Empire, which had stood for centuries, was crumbling. The golden coins, once a symbol of Rome's power and prosperity, were now a poignant reminder of what once was. As the gold faded, so did the Roman Empire, marking the end of a golden era. The fall of gold was not just a financial crisis. It was the beginning of the end, the first domino to fall in the slow but inevitable decline of the Roman Empire. And as we look back, we see a poignant reminder of the power and peril of gold and the role it played in the rise and fall of one of history's greatest empires. Despite the fall, the legacy of Roman gold lives on. The Romans, with their keen understanding of economics, created a monetary system that laid the groundwork for modern economies. Gold, the cornerstone of this system, continues to hold significance in today's financial landscape. Even in the wake of the Roman Empire's decline, the influence of its gold-based monetary system can be seen in the financial institutions around the world. It's as if the Romans passed the torch to the generations that followed, guiding them in the creation of their own monetary systems. Take, for instance, the concept of a standardized currency. This idea, introduced by the Romans, is a practice that's followed universally today. The Roman gold coins were a uniform weight and size, which made them reliable and easy to trade. This concept of a standardized currency has been adopted and adapted by countries across the globe, fostering trade and economic growth. But the legacy of Roman gold isn't just confined to the concept of a standardized currency. The value that the Romans placed on gold as a stable and dependable form of wealth has had a lasting impact. Today, in times of economic uncertainty, investors often turn to gold as a safe haven. The glittering metal's ability to retain its value despite economic downturns is a testament to its enduring appeal, an appeal that was first recognized by the Romans. Furthermore, despite the advent of digital currencies and complex financial products, gold continues to play a pivotal role in the global economy. Central banks around the world still hold vast reserves of gold, a practice that echoes the importance the Romans placed on this precious metal. The story of Roman gold is a testament to its enduring value, a value that transcends time and civilizations. In a world that's constantly changing, the legacy of Roman gold serves as a reminder of the timeless principles of economic stability and wealth preservation. It's a legacy that continues to shape our world centuries after the fall of the Roman Empire. The story of Roman gold is a testament to its enduring value, a value that transcends time and civilizations. Now that we've journeyed through the golden history of the Roman economy, let's summarize what we've learned. We began our exploration with the dawn of the Roman monetary system, when gold first glimmered as the symbol of wealth and power. Embedding their emperors' visages on coins, the Romans used gold not only as a medium of exchange, but also as a tool for propaganda. Gold coins, or aureus, were a tangible representation of the empire's wealth, influence, and might. But even the shiniest gold could not remain untarnished forever. As we delved into the era of debasement and inflation, we saw how the integrity of Roman gold was compromised. In an attempt to stretch the empire's wealth, emperors began reducing the gold content of coins, replacing it with less valuable metals. This debasement led to rampant inflation, as the worth of gold coins plummeted and prices soared. The fall of gold came as a stark reminder of the impermanence of even the most powerful empires. As the Roman economy crumbled, so did the value of its golden currency. The once shining symbol of Roman wealth and power was reduced to mere trinkets, its value only a shadow of its former glory. Yet as we concluded our journey, we saw how the legacy of Roman gold still echoes in our modern economies. From our understanding of inflation to the use of coins as a medium of exchange, we owe much to the Roman monetary system. Unraveling the tale of Roman gold gives us a unique perspective into the past and a deeper understanding of our present economies. The story of Roman gold is not just a tale of a bygone era, but a lesson in the dynamics of wealth, power, and the inevitable cycle of rise and fall. As we move forward, let's carry these lessons with us, reminding ourselves of the golden truths hidden in the annals of history. As we close this fascinating exploration, one can't help but ponder. Gold, in all its gleaming glory, has been a constant companion to civilization, whether ancient or modern. It's a symbol of wealth, of power, of status, a currency that transcends borders, cultures, and time itself. Let's reflect on the Roman economy, where gold played a pivotal role, a symbol of an empire's prosperity and a tool for its expansion. As we've seen, gold wasn't merely a shiny object of desire. It was a practical tool, a means of exchange, a standard of measure. Gold coins carried the faces of emperors, embodying the might and the majesty of Rome. Yet, as the Romans discovered, gold was not immune to the forces of debasement and inflation. The purity of their gold coins waned as their empire waned, a stark reminder that even the most powerful of empires cannot escape economic realities. When gold lost its luster, so did the Roman economy, its decline mirrored in the diminishing value of its once mighty aureus. Now, think about gold in our modern world. It's no longer just a physical entity, but also a concept, a standard, a metaphor even. We no longer carry gold coins in our pockets, but the allure of gold endures. We still measure wealth in terms of gold. We still strive for the gold standard. And when times are uncertain, we still turn to gold as a safe haven. But let's not forget the lessons from the Romans. Gold, as valuable as it is not impervious to economic forces. Inflation, debasement, fluctuating market values, these can erode the worth of gold, just as they did in ancient Rome. So, as we appreciate the value and symbolism of gold in our lives, let's also remember its fragility. The story of Roman gold is not just a tale of an ancient economy, but a timeless lesson on the power and fragility of wealth.